Last time, we ended with a mystery. There is a formula that gives you any Fibonacci number instantly. Plug in 10, you get 55. No adding. No sequences. But here is the problem. The formula involves the square root of 5. An irrational number. 1.732 and on forever. And yet Fibonacci numbers are whole numbers. Every single one of them. Today we resolve that contradiction completely. Start from the Fibonacci rule. F of n equals f of n minus 1 plus f of n minus 2. We want a closed form. So we make an educated guess. What if the answer looks like r to the power n? Substitute. r to the n equals r to the n minus 1 plus r to the n minus 2. Both sides share a factor of r to the n minus 2. Divide through. R squared equals r plus 1. This is the characteristic equation of the Fibonacci recurrence. Simple. But it contains everything we need. Rearrange. R squared minus r minus 1 equals 0. Apply the quadratic formula. 2 roots. R equals 1 plus root 5 over 2. And R equals 1 minus root 5 over 2. These are exactly phi and psi. The two constants from last time. Here is the key insight. Phi to the n satisfies the Fibonacci recurrence exactly. Psi to the n also satisfies it. Two independent solutions. And because the recurrence is linear, any combination of solutions is also a solution. So the general solution is f of n equals a times phi to the n, plus b times psi to the n. Now we pin a and b using the two starting values. F of 0 is 0. F of 1 is 1. F of 0 equals 0. So a plus b equals 0. Therefore b equals negative a. F of 1 equals 1 gives us a times phi plus b times psi equals 1. Substitute b equals negative a, factor out a. A times the quantity phi minus psi equals 1. Phi minus psi equals root 5. So a equals 1 over root 5. And b equals negative 1 over root 5. Quick check. N equals 3. The formula gives 2. Correct. Now, why does b equal negative a? Most derivations just state it. Let us actually understand it. F of 0 is 0. At n equals 0, phi and psi both equal 1. So a plus b must cancel to 0. Phi and psi are mirror images around 1/2. They are conjugates. Their equal and opposite structure is built in from the start. Write the full formula. F of n equals phi to the n minus psi to the n, all over root 5. Why root 5? Phi minus psi equals root 5. That gap between the roots is exactly what normalizes a to 1 over root 5. The irrational parts do not cancel by accident. They cancel because phi and psi are conjugate roots. It is forced. Now the final piece. Psi is approximately negative 0.618. Its absolute value is less than 1. So psi to the n shrinks towards 0 as n grows. For large n, the psi term contributes almost nothing. In fact, for every n, f of n equals the nearest integer to phi to the n over root 5. Always. Exactly. Plug in n equals 10. Phi to the 10 over root 5 equals 54.999. Round up. 55. This technique, assume r to the n, find the characteristic roots, combine, works for any linear recurrence. That is the subject of the next video.